Before we begin this video, I recommend that you visit google.com and search for dinardata.com. This website is a great resource for the latest updates on Dinar Guru news, all conveniently located on one page. For more information, I encourage you to visit the site.
Unprecedented renaissance. Iraq's economy recovers and its debts fall to lowest levels. I think this says everything. According to this very good source, after markets close, Friday, everything should be released for us. We can begin to set appointments and hopefully exchange starting Saturday. I know Redemption Center staff told us they would be going in Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It looks very good for Friday or Saturday. Let's see what happens, and we should have a very exciting and wonderful weekend. The belief of a $3 to 1 Iraqi dinar is unreal. Even $1 to 1 Iraqi dinar is a serious stretch. An increase to 10 cents to 1 Iraqi dinar would be greatly appreciated. We would then hope the value would increase from 10 cents. Most would receive a 5 to 6 figure US dollar payout if the currency went to 10 cents. First and foremost, stabilizing the exchange rate is really important. There's a lot of people out there that want the Iraqi exchange rate to change. You have to stabilize it first before anything. Article from Saleh, financial advisor for the Prime Minister. They're getting ready to be able to export natural resources, agriculture. It's the economic renaissance. They've been talking about maximizing their non-oil revenue and reducing debts. They've been knocking it out of the park. Question: could this be our weekend mark? Marks: is there a lot of chatter and anticipation about this weekend? Yes. There is lovely chatter from Iraq and a couple of groups. There are tons of rumors for this weekend. I do not know if they are accurate or not. It is clearly within a window and there is a lot of excitement. We will see what the weekend brings. Economic renaissance, and unprecedented progress. Iraq maximizes its non-oil revenues and reduces its debts. Mr. Sami, bank manager friend, says soon Iraq will be complete with banking reforms but not to look for new rate until by end of year. Frank, I think right along with you because Sudani made that promise and that was a holy solemn oath. You can't break that. Twice he said this year and now he says the reform education is almost done. I assume everyone is excited as to what is happening. This is what we have been waiting for such a long time. All indicators are pointed to this week. Iraq is already done, I suppose. The QFS is activated. All is ready to go, all is lined up for this week. The Iraqi citizens here in Iraq want Alaq out. They love Alaq. It's only Iran, the politicians that have stole that want Alaq out. Close to al-Amari, we support al-Sudani, and there is no demand for his resignation or early elections. The news is staying consistent, there is nothing negative. I am still hearing a lot of chatter about between now and the 15th. A lot of well-connected people still think this is a high possibility. The U.S. Embassy in Iraq said on Friday that Iranian allied militias launched an attack last Tuesday targeting a U.S. diplomatic facility in the capital, Baghdad, renewing the call for the Iraqi government to protect diplomats and the international coalition. On Tuesday, September 10, the diplomatic support complex in Baghdad, a U.S. diplomatic facility, was attacked, the U.S. Embassy spokesman said in a statement today, adding that fortunately, no injuries were reported. Evidence suggests the attack was launched by Iran-aligned militias operating freely in Iraq, he added. The spokesman continued by saying, the government of Iraq has repeatedly expressed its commitment to protecting diplomatic missions, as well as U.S. military personnel who are in the country at its invitation, renewing his call to the Iraqi government to protect partner personnel from diplomats, the coalition and their facilities. The spokesman concluded the embassy's statement by saying, we affirm our right to self-defense and protect our people anywhere in the world. A security source reported on Tuesday evening that a bombing targeted the U.S. Embassy's logistics center inside Baghdad International Airport. The source told Shafaq news agency, the shelling, the nature of which is not yet known, whether it was missiles or mortar shells, took place near the logistical support of the U.S. Embassy, and another near the headquarters of the Counterterrorism Service, all of which are located within the approaches to Baghdad International Airport. This bombing is the first of its kind in a while, and came hours before the private visit of Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian to Iraq. Gold prices rose to an all-time high on Friday, and are set to post weekly gains due to the weak dollar, while investors focused on U.S. economic data that may provide additional insights into the Federal Reserve's, U.S. Central Bank, interest rate decision. Spot gold prices rose 0.3% to $2,565.65 an ounce by 0310 GMT, up about 3% since the start of the week. The precious metal rose more than 1% in the previous session and hit a record high, after U.S. data pointed to an economic slowdown. U.S. gold futures rose 0.5% to $2,593.30. The dollar fell 0.3%, making gold less expensive for holders of other currencies. Locally, the price of gold rose to an unprecedented level in Iraq, reaching 430,000 dinars per mithqal, about 5 grams, by Thursday evening.